Hello everyone and welcome to an unofficial official speedrun for Trial 30, Guild Expedition in Forge of Empires. So I've started basically at the beginning of this video just so that it's easy to tell how long exactly I've been going for. I call this a speedrun, however I am doing it on the PC, which is definitely slower than mobile. I've done speedruns of Guild Expedition in the past. Two, I believe. The first was done on PC, and the second one was done on mobile, and I think the second one was definitely faster. There's just something about not having to click through a bunch of different stuff. Of course, I could figure out the hotkeys, um, and that would speed it up a little bit, but I think just the fact that you're tapping on the screen instead of moving your mouse around, or having to click around on the keyboard just makes it inherently faster. So right now I have 150 million medals. I'm very much hoping that that can get me through to the end, to level 5 of Guild Expedition. Um, as you just saw, there's only 8 medals that you start with at the beginning of Guild Expedition. Normal people that aren't doing a speed run, they will wait. Uh, the medals or the attempts regenerate every hour, and so if you don't want to spend however many medals um, to get new attempts, you can just wait. And luckily, you have from Tuesday through the end of Sunday to finish all 5 levels. But since I'm doing a speed run, I'm just going to buy them all. So 150 million medals will hopefully get me there. There is, as you just saw, a chance of winning attempts from, different encounters. So hopefully I get a lot of those because I would rather not fully deplete my metal supply. Um, One, because there's a few other things, very few things that still use metals. Um, Some negotiations use metals. There is the ally, uh, I don't know, special ally quests that you can do at the start of every week. Um, that's a huge metal drain. I think the last payment for the metals is 1 million. Um, so obviously I have a good amount, but it would be nice if I just didn't blow through all of my metals. So we're doing okay. I think it's been about, what would it be, 3 minutes? About 3/4 of the way through level 2. The one thing that I know a lot of people, I think, suggested last time was to disconnect my Temple of Relics Great Building. Because if you do that, then you don't get any relics as rewards for going through the Guild Expedition levels, and I wouldn't have to take so long to click all through and, accept them as rewards and whatnot. Um, but I did not do that. Maybe I'll do that for the mobile version. Um, that's another reason why I kind of don't want to blow through all of my metals, is because if you've seen from my previous video, I have a bunch of ascended buildings going right now, in addition to Forgotten Temples, and I have a very, very high boosts, and it's pretty much the only reason why I thought that I could do Trial 30 this week, and I would like to attempt it next week on mobile, just to get a true one-to-one comparison between PC and mobile. And I mean, to hopefully do a better run, get a better time. Um, I'm going to be honest with you, I do not watch a lot of Forge of Empires videos myself. I enjoy making them. But there's a lot of other YouTube channels that I watch, and those take up most of my time. That, unfortunately, is the first time that I've lost, so that is a setback. But I actually haven't seen if anyone else has done a speedrun. If you are a frequent viewer of other channels for Forge of Empires, and someone else has done a speedrun, let me know how I compare. Let me know down in the comments, am I slow? Am I really slow? Like, should I not be doing this anymore? Like, I've never been a fast reflex gamer. That's why I like these city builders, mobile games, stuff like that. I never played first-person shooters because of that. I could never get my reflexes fast enough to respond to the game fast enough, if that makes any sense. Um, anyway, so we're making our way through. We're now just finishing the end of level 3. I think I should be good on medals. I've gotten a few rewards or attempts at least. I've got a few attempt rewards this past run. The other thing that I mentioned in my previous video is the reason why I'm doing this right now, directly after making my video for all the ascended buildings, is because I had 190 fragments for my next Forgotten Temple. And I was able to drop 5 Forgotten Temples, and so this one will give me my 6th. And so that'll go from 100% boost for Forge Point Collection to 120% boost, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for some of my buildings that I have in my city, I think there are like, I don't know, 400, 500 Forge Points to be collected every single time. So 20% adds up fairly quickly. So I'm losing a few now. I'm really hoping that I don't have to change up my strategy. I currently have the Space Age Hub artillery unit and ranged unit, and I only have one of each, but I think I'm going to have to change to 2 of each. Maybe even 2 artillery? I'm starting to get nervous now. This is why I really need a good boost for this level. Oh man, am I gonna have to go to negotiation? This might be bad. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh man. Okay. So there's 2 options I can do. I can fight like this, which honestly, I might just finish this battle automatically, and then start my next battle, and then go for their artillery units right off the bat. See, the problem is their artillery units are so strong. They're so powerful. And I'm just not doing well. Oh my goodness. This does not bode well. So I'm thinking that I might need to just do artillery units. Or maybe I'll do this. Let me try flying units. See how that works out. No, that didn't work either. This is bad. This is bad. Alright. This might be the end of me. So I'm halfway through. I don't know what else to do. 1 artillery unit? I feel like that's not enough. Okay, that did. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how nervous that just made me that I wasn't even going to make it to the end of this run. This is not a speed run anymore. That is certain. This is crazy. I'm only. Oh, that's it. I've run out. Alright. So that's it. That's the end of my run. I made it a little bit more than halfway through level 4. I'm still going to post this video because if you can't take me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. So we'll do 2 more, still didn't make it. I might have to negotiate the rest of these fights. I mean, I'm certainly not going to do a quick run the rest of this week, and I obviously can't do a speed run next week. So I'm going to see, I'll just keep getting attempts over the next couple days. Hopefully I reach the end of trial 30 just by fighting. That was the goal, is to just get to the end of trial 30 by fighting, just with all of these, high boosts that I have. Luckily, I was able to get the last amount of fragments for my 6th Forgotten Temple, so I'm gonna go place that. Unfortunately, I was a little overzealous and I placed one too many Jolly Oink pigsties. So unfortunately I'll have to sell one of those, and I'll have to go back and place that Forgotten Temple. So that's the one silver lining, is that I do have that built now. And I have an additional 120 forge point production. So, oh boy, gang, it's been a night. If you enjoyed this video and would want to see more, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, or you just want to absolutely tear me apart, leave a comment down below. As always, this is the end of the video. Keep on jamming.